Hello, welcome back. As you can see, I'm up here in beautiful Scotland on Kintyre. We've come to stay in a little town called Carradale, which faces, you can just see in the distance there. That's Arran, the Isle of Arran across the bay. I managed to get in yesterday for a little dive and pick myself up coalfish. I think I couldn't tell in the end if it was a coalfish or a scythe, as they call it up here in Scotland, or if it was Pollock. The local fisherman was looking, I thought it was Pollock, but the local fisherman was looking at it, telling me it was a scythe. You guys have a look and tell me what you think. But yeah, the sunset view over Arran was absolutely stunning. It's a little bit choppier today. And you can see visibility is absolutely amazing. The weather this week has been perfect. We've also been out hunting for chanterelle mushrooms. I'll include a little clip of that now. So we've come up to Scotland, nothing, and we'll be leaving with a cool box, hopefully, full of fish and lots of dried chanterelle and porcini. So without further ado, I will get into my wetsuit. Yesterday I spent time exploring the coast, diving down into the kelp and waiting and watching to see what came in. This part of the west coast is absolutely teeming with life, and it didn't take long before the fish started to come in. Several dives later, and I hadn't seen anything other than these smaller sized fish. It was clear I was going to have to change up my technique if I wanted to put any fish on the stringer today. Giving up on diving in these open kelp areas, I decided I'd go and check out some gullies. I'd passed over some beautiful sandy patches that hinted at secret little caves and pathways amongst the kelp, and I knew that there could be things lurking in there. Annoyingly, I didn't get it on camera, but on my first dive down, I spooked two giant pollock right out of the gully that I'd dived down onto. I was clearly onto something. I didn't need to wait long. On my second dive down into the gullies, my luck changed. Not the best placed shot, but secure nonetheless. A lovely Scottish pollock. After a quick, clean dispatch and bleeding the gills, I put the fish on the stringer and I knew I had to get back down into those gullies as soon as I could. Slightly distracted by quite how beautiful these kelp forests are and creeping through the gullies, I completely missed this guy and it was too late. He spooked before I could turn fast enough. Here on one of my last dives, just as I was coming out of one end of the gully, I spotted a decent sized pollock in the distance. I aimed, placed my shot and pulled the trigger. Now, from where I was,
At the time, it looked like I'd missed, but on reviewing the footage, it looks like I might have hit him. Annoyingly, my shot was clearly not good enough because when I pulled in my spear, there was nothing on the end of it, and I was none the wiser.
Well, there we go. After chasing fish down little alleyways, crevices in the rock, I managed to snipe something through the kelp. I say something, it's pretty big. Can I get it in the shot at the same time as me? Maybe. Let's have a look. There we go. Not bad, eh? Not bad. Lovely gold colour on it. Another pollock. Bigger than yesterday's. So yeah, successful. I mean, spent some time diving down, waiting to see what would come in, but only the small ones were coming in. Nothing of substantial size, so as I've probably already explained in this video, I started chasing up the little gullies just to see what was up there. First time I went in, completely caught me by surprise, face to face with a couple of big boys who managed to swim off before I could realise what was happening. But then, luckily on the next visit down, or one of the next visits down anyway, I came across that guy. Sadly no more than that, but you know, try not to be greedy. Beautiful day out in the sea in Scotland with something for supper. More chanterelles here, and off into the distance over there. Fucking hell. So I've been picking chanterelles, regular ones, jumped across this stream to come and try and get the ones on the far bank, which are over there. And lo and behold, I nearly put my foot on all of these winter chanterelles. Look at that. So this looks like a regular forest floor, but I promise you it is not. If I come in, you should be able to see that the floor is 90% winter chanterelles. It all looks like leaves from above, but from the side it's just all winter chanterelles combined with some actual chanterelles.